Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 9th to the 16th. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We are going to jump right into it. Aquarius, happy birthday. Y'all are amazing. I'm very excited for you. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday season. As you know, February is one of the best months of 2025. You had that amazing new moon in your sign, the Sun, trine, Jupiter in your sign. Very excited for you. All right. There's some big changes happening for y'all. And this week actually is a really big week of like healing and nurturing and sharing and caring and self-care and purging and releasing and even growth and surprises. All right. Don't forget, we are in Aquarius season, right? We're still in Aquarius season. Y'all are entering this brand new territory with the fact Pluto moved into your sign and will be here for 19 years. So you're evolving. You're feeling it. You're feeling shifts in your life, okay? Maybe pay attention to this with a siren going by. This is a big deal for you, okay? And then the siren stops. Thank you. Now, Venus is still in Aries. Don't forget that when it comes to love, relationships, money, creativity, beauty. You're going to feel more like Laura Croft than Marsha Brady. Aries is very pioneering and it's very entrepreneurial, and it's your third house. Third house is not only communication and, writing and researching, but it's also like launching a business. It's learning new things. So I would not be surprised if a lot of y'all are actually launching side gigs or doing something here to make more money, because again, you've got a stellium and Pisces as well in your second house of income and salary. Like there's a lot happening for you. Okay. And you're probably feeling really passionate. And also lastly, Jupiter went direct. So hello, that's amazing. Jupiter in Gemini, right? Trining Pluto in your sign is huge. And so this is happening until June. Jupiter in Gemini, your fifth house of joy, pleasure, love, romance, true love, creativity, self-expression, procreation. Y'all are having kids, hobbies as well. All right. So this is really great. Jupiter, the planet of good luck and good fortune and expansion, wisdom, self-belief. Cue the trumpets. C'est la vie. All right. Now, Sunday, February 9th, we kick off the week with Mars trine Saturn, okay? And this is more of a gentle reminder because this is big. It's happening all month. This is just the point, like the highest point, right? You're going to feel this aspect. And I talked more about it in your monthly forecast last week. Just remember, it's the two malefic planets that are actually working in your favor to help stabilize your long-term goals, your gains, commitments, money, right? Saturn and Pisces in your second house of income, finances, salary, money, but also self-worth and self-value. And Saturn is the authority, so y'all are becoming bigger authorities. Remember, Mars is action, so you have to put in the work and put in the effort, and Saturn's going to reward you, okay? Because Saturn is karma as well. So this is all about ambition, perseverance, discipline. Go hard. All right. Tap into your inner Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Marilyn Monroe, people who have had Mars trine Saturn in their charts. Okay. Just keep going. Giorgio Armani. And remember, we have this aspect again in April. So that's less than 2 months from now. So just see it as like February 9th is one point. And then you have it again in April, and there's this bridge being built for you that's Saturn's building, that it's amazing for this long haul, long-term energy that's really, really nice. And the fact that Venus conjuncted Saturn recently, right? You've got that too. That's happening again in April. So that's the same idea in terms of like the stability and long-term energy, long-term goals and gains with relationships, with finances, with creativity. All right. So I really love this for you. Now, these two squares you see are happening this week. Remember, I said in your monthly forecast, there's only one. This is like the only like challenging aspect. But it doesn't have to be, right? Uranus is your ruling planet and is the planet of surprises, the unexpected. He's the great awakener. breakthroughs, freedom, freeness, liberation, right? So Monday, February 10th, you've got Mercury in your sign squaring Uranus in Taurus. And so Mercury is the messenger, right? Communication, travel, everything I mentioned earlier. You could get some news that come out of nowhere, come out of the blue regarding home, because Uranus in Taurus is in your fourth house of home, family, children, parents, real estate, things like that. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Remember, you are the rebellious one, right? Aquarius, y'all are the rebellious ones. So you may feel a little restless. You may feel a little bit of that rebellious flair, but also innovative. Y'all are the inventive, signs. So it's all about thinking in new ways around this time when it comes to things with home and everything that I mentioned earlier, the fourth house. Maybe there's something you have to get off your chest, something that you have to say, but also maybe something that you hear. Just go with your intuition and always be responsive, not reactive. All right? This is when you could have a breakthrough in terms of seeing something in a new way. Use it. Tuesday, February 11th, now we have the sun in your sign squaring Uranus in Taurus. This is a bigger deal, okay? This is a bigger deal. This is your breakthrough for the greater good, right? Aquarius energy and Uranus being your ruler. There really could be a big shakeup here, all right? In maybe your routine or something that has to do with home. Family, all right? Just anything about the foundations of your life. It is very like my way or the highway, all right? With you being that rebellious energy. So do you have your breakthrough, but just be mindful of, like the ripple effects, okay? Because I only say that because the sun is at play now, all right? And that's like ego, right? Like ego's at play. And again, there honestly can be something that just happens within your world. It could be just the fact that like maybe they, like I think I've told you before, like, if you're new to my channel, I'm an Aquarius. Every time there is like something that has to do with Uranus that's in Taurus, that's been in our fourth house since 2018, there is always something that has to, like my landlord calls, or there's something that needs to be fixed in my apartment and they have to spend 10 hours in my apartment fixing it, like things like that. So just keep that in mind. The last thing is there could be something here with your father or a father figure or male authority, all right? With this aspect, with this sun in your sign, and then doubly so because Uranus is in Taurus in your fourth house. So just keep that in mind. All right. Now, Wednesday, February 12th, we've got the full moon in Leo, 24 degrees. It's happening at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's my time, New York City time. Convert that to wherever you live in this world. But just remember, full moons, it just really doesn't matter, because full moons, you feel days before, you feel days after. Like I said in your monthly forecast, I like this full moon. It's a full moon in Leo. It's big heart energy. Leo is courage, it's passion, it's strength and royalty. And so, yes, you could feel this urge to be expressive and romantic and creative with a partner. It can be love, it can be romance, but we do have the script. All right. So we have a T-square. This is actually a T-square. So we've got Uranus and Taurus, right? The sun in Aquarius. And then we also have the full moon in Leo. So there you go. You're really going to feel this. If you are a cross watcher, by the way, you watch for your rising, your moon, your husband, your kid, all the fixed signs, that would be Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, are going to feel this full moon, actually the entire week the most, with the Uranus squares as well. All right. So just bear that in mind. All right. You're definitely going to feel it. If you're an Aquarius with a Taurus rising, you're going to feel this a lot. Or, any combination of it, of the fixed signs. Now, the other thing that's happening with this full moon is that Mercury will be opposite the moon. And Mercury is in your sign. So again, you will really feel this full moon. Mercury opposite the moon. Remember, Mercury is intellect. Where am I? Mercury's intellect, and the moon is emotions. And it's an opposition. So meet in the middle. All right. Have that compromise. Trust your gut, intuition. All right. Now, there could be a challenge when it comes to communication around this time with that type of aspect. And it can be with an authority figure, a boss, right? Because it is a full moon in Leo. And Leo has long been associated with leaders and kings and queens and whatnot. So the fact that full moon is in Leo, your opposite sign, partnerships, relationships, or one-on-one commitments, or legal matters, there may be something here, all right? Maybe something here. It can be career, it can be love, it can be your best friend, just one-on-one, like your boss. Anyway, you get where I'm going with this. Now, so always just be responsive, not reactive, because people can say things unexpectedly around this time, and everyone's emotions are already heightened with Mars retrograde in Cancer. So, with the fact that full moons are already emotional, and they illuminate, something's going to be illuminated for you during this full moon. They bring turning points and endings. But with the Uranus square, it could be sudden endings. So I just want to, prepare you. All right. But it could be you. It could be you ending a relationship. You're like out of the loop. Maybe you quitting your job on the spot because you have a toxic boss, or do you know what I mean? Like you just never know with Uranus at play. Very unpredictable. Okay. But it doesn't have to be. It could even be like it could even be something like you were building a shower at your home outside, and it just took forever. Like the people working on it took forever, and now they finally finished. So, and you're just like, what? Oh my gosh, that was surprising. So there's so many different things that can happen around this time. Just be flexible, because it's a lot of fixed energy. Let things go so you can grow as well. Okay, full moons are part of your growth, and we're in the year of the snake. All right, shed that skin. Shed that skin. This is a great full moon to recognize I've got to let things go so I can let new things in. Yeah? All right. So Friday, February 14th, happy Valentine's Day. If you celebrate that, I realized that I was wearing red. I was like, I did not plan this. It just happened. There's that Uranus surprise, right? Mercury's moving into Pisces. So this is really, really nice. You leaning into that intuitive, imaginative, compassionate side of Pisces. That's what Pisces represents. Big dreamer energy. If you're an artist, you're going to love this. Mercury in Pisces for the rest of the month. However, Mercury is all about the details and the facts and like the research and whatnot. So when Mercury's in Pisces, which has no, boundaries, which is very like dreamy, have a foot on the ground, because it could feel a little like La La Land. Yeah. And it's in your second house. So something here with money and your values, right? Possessions as well. Anyway, I did say this is a big week of healing and nurturing and self-care. And there's so many reasons why. And it's not even on the whiteboard. First, North Node is in Pisces already. Alone, that heightens spirituality, intuition. Okay, remember that self-worth, self-value for you as well. And then Neptune is conjuncting the North Node all month long. You're going to feel that. That's healing energy. I mean, imagination, but healing. All right. So really nice. And dream big, right? Dreams. Neptune is dreams. The best dreams happen when you're awake. Don't forget Saturn is also in Pisces. bringing that stability for you. And Pluto in your sign, remember, it's that wake up, like waking you up, right? So seeing big shifts happening in your life and owning it, right? That empowerment. Now, the other thing that's happening is that Mars retrograde in Cancer is squaring Chiron in Aries. And that's all month. But it's especially, you'll feel it this week. Okay? Chiron is the wounded healer. It's a planetoid. It represents our deepest wounds. All right. So the fact that Chiron is in Aries, there could be something here about the way that you communicate. Maybe you feel that you're not communicating enough. Maybe you feel that you are not supporting people as much as you really want to. You have it inside you, but it doesn't come out. So things like that. Okay. This gives you, this great capacity to heal others in this profound way, but also heal yourself. It could also, for you, be relationships with your brother, sister, aunt, uncle, neighbor as well. Okay. But this will definitely compel you to help others and find that others are helping you. Cancer, by the way, is all about family. So there could be a lot of family stuff for you here, and work stuff like employees and colleagues and whatnot. Okay. Now, this square can make you sensitive. It can make you defensive. It can make you bear pokey, like poking the bear. So just remember, it's all about healing. All right. It's all about healing and self-care and caring for others. And feeling almost like taking on like a leadership role in this capacity, right? To nurture others, help others, because Mars isn't there. It's two, cardinal signs here. And always remember you're on a karmic journey, all right? Because Aries is the warrior, right? So we have Chiron in Aries, and Mars is the planet of war, right? Mars is Aries' ruler. And you've also got Venus in Mars's sign, which is very assertive. During the week, we have a full moon in Leo, which is it's very like, I have the spotlight, all about me, right? So there can be a little bit of an energy this week where it's like, well, I helped you, but you didn't do anything for me. Okay, so no, that's not what this is about. This is about selflessness, okay? Because the moon will also be in Virgo this week for the latter half of the week. And that is about service to others. Yeah. So there's a lot of and remember, the South Node is in Virgo. So there's a lot of this healing energy. Okay. And it's amazing what someone can achieve if no one cares to get the credit. All right. Lastly, Ceres. You're going to love this. Aquarius, I'm going to tell you right now, Ceres. Ceres, all right? Another planetoid goddess. Demeter in Greek, by the way. And actually the first planetoid discovered back in January 1800, literally that year, yeah? And Chiron is one of the most recent planetoids. So Ceres goes way back. All about nurturing. All about nurturing yourself, how you care for yourself. It's very strong feminine energy, fertility, compassion, motherly love, motherhood. It is very mother archetype. And Ceres is in your sign. Okay, Aquarius? And this week, she will be conjuncting the Sun and Mercury in your sign. So this is going to be big for you in terms of not only healing and self-care, but because she's in your sign, finding new ways, innovative ways, thinking outside the box, trying new things, right? For that. Okay. And the reason why I'm bringing this up and why this is such a big deal is because Ceres is very, very similar to Virgo. Remember, Virgo is the maiden with the sheaf of wheat. All right. And Virgo is all about health and self-care and purity and your digestive system. And we know the South Node is in Virgo in your 8th house. This is a big deal. Very big deal. Okay? Because Ceres is in your sign, Aquarius, and this goddess, her glyph is her arms crossed over her chest with 2 sheaths of wheat. So a lot more powerful. All right. Speaking of which, gluten, wheat, diet, nutrition, all of that. Really big themes for you this week. Okay. So big week. And we'll talk more about Ceres in the second spread. All right. There's a lot happening. Let's get started. Aquarius, let's see what is going on for y'all. Big full moon for y'all. Big one, okay? Definitely something with partnerships and relationships, all right? Or one-on-one commitments. Let's get started, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you for the week of February 9th to the 16th. Okay, Aquarius. Y'all are amazing. What do y'all do? Y'all crack me up. What is happy birthday. I hope you're having a great birthday season. You had an amazing, like I said, you had that amazing new moon. You got that sun, trine, Jupiter. You got a lot happening. You are definitely going to be in a very different place very soon. There's a lot happening for y'all. Aquarius, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Aquarius, you know I love y'all. Happy birthday, Team Aquarius. We're in this together. All right, let's get started. Okay, yeah. This is a week. Yeah, this is gonna be a week. Big one. All right, let's see what's happening here. First of all, you got strength. Very great. Love this. Love the fact you got strength. All about that inner courage, infinite possibilities, everything that's possible when you can tame that wild side within you. Remember, you got that rebellious flair. Be you though. Be your authentic self. But remember, always trust your intuition. And the strength card is attributed to Leo. So remember, there still may be something here with partnerships, relationships. You feel really good. It can be career, it can be work. It can be a one-on-one relationship with a friend, something here. But this is absolutely amazing because this is also recognizing the things that you shouldn't be doing, right? That's that courage. That's that strength. And then you've got the 6 of Pentacles and the heart of your spread. What did I literally just say about this week? About sharing and caring and nurturing and helping and supporting others and receiving that support and receiving all of that. And Ceres is all about giving and receiving. And again, she is in your sign. She has been in your sign since, I think it's December, like early December. And she did have a really big aspect, but this week she has 2 conjunctions in your sign. So you're going to feel that, okay? You're going to really, really feel that. And this is all about generosity. This is generosity of spirit. But remember, it's those inspired actions that you take, all right, for that giving and receiving. Remember, I said in your monthly forecast, in Sanskrit, karma literally means action. So this is great. If you're seeking support, it's coming. If you feel like you want to support others and help others, you're cashing in your karma points, accumulating them. But this is really, really, really wonderful. Sense of like gratitude here as well. And that balance, you see the scale here as well. So knowing how much to give, right? Like if you're giving, not receiving anything, then you don't have anything for yourself. So knowing that balance, right? Now, you have the 3 of Wands in your challenge area. It does seem like someone in your life, are they on the fence about something? Remember, this full moon in Leo, partnerships, relationships, there may be someone who may be on the fence, maybe thinking of going in a different direction, maybe thinking of maybe even like possibly they also have like, or they may have like a moment of clarity. They want to do something differently. So just keep that in mind. I don't see it as, I see it as more like, let's communicate. And that's really it, because you got the Seven of Swords in your crown, Tower in the root of your spread. All right. So Seven of Swords, as you know, maybe you don't, that's why I'm here, is an Aquarius card, actually attributed to Moon in Aquarius. Now, this is in your crown, so you may be thinking of doing something a little bit naughty, a little bit too rebellious. So just keep that in mind. Remember, I talked about ripple effects. There's also a sense of maybe you're thinking of doing something and you know that you can get away with it. But the other thing is, there's a sense of, let's be honest with ourselves, right? Let me be honest with myself about something that's happening, okay? And not skirting things or taking shortcuts. This is a card of disloyalty, deception, things like that, right? So it's your card. And look, he's stealing these swords in broad daylight. He is meant to be caught. That's like the purpose of this card. It's like, and if it's you, it's like, okay, I got to stop this. I got to recognize this. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You have the Tower and the root of your spread. So there may be something here where, yeah, you're really, really feeling those shakeups that I talked about. Like I said, we are in your season. And most of the planets this week that are are in fixed signs. So there may be something here with the Tower. Remember, Uranus is all about surprises and the unexpected, and that's what the Tower is. Uranus is lightning. You see the lightning bolt. All right, so just keep that in mind. There may be something here actually with work. Okay. There may be something here with work or even health or everyday activities. I mean, Mars is in Cancer in your sixth house, and this card is attributed to Mars. But the one thing that I just really want to point out to you is that the Tower is when something unexpected happens, and it can be a little, right? But remember, what comes after the Tower? It's your card. It's the Star. It's a card of healing and wisdom and faith, and the stars aligning for you. And so there may be something here where if you're in this, like, I'm gonna do something, like, right, it may backfire, is all I'm saying. All right, just keep that in mind. And you have that Two of Swords in your future where you're like, okay, well, now I gotta figure out something. Okay, and these swords get heavy. So it's not like you have a lot of time sitting here. The other thing is, she has her back turned to the moon and the sea. So she's kind of disconnected to her emotions, to her intuition. She's blindfolded. She also doesn't want to see the truth. She doesn't want to face her reality. And you have the Seven of Swords in your crown. So there may be something here. It's almost like there's all this goodness this week, all this like providing and comfort and sharing and all of that, but there's something else going on. You see that here, and it honestly may be something with partnerships, relationships, like I said earlier. In fact, I mean, you do have the Strength card, you have the Seven of Swords, I'm sorry, the Two of Swords with that's Moon in Libra. So this is a Libra card, partnerships, relationships. You've got the Tower here in the root of your spread. So there may, okay, so let's do some clarifiers. It is your birthday season. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I want to see the Seven of Swords. You got the Five of Swords. Yeah. There's definitely and the Nine of Swords. There's something you got to really face this week. Okay, that's three swords. Swords are the mental suit, and it's in your crown. Okay, there's something blocking, like your third eye, your crown chakra. The Five of Swords with the Nine of Swords, and you see here, and it could be you recognize someone doing something that's deceitful or dishonest as well, but not really handling it well with that Five of Swords. But even if it is you, maybe you're getting caught, and then you get really like in "Arr" mode. And then you're like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that, right? With that Nine of Swords here. So just be very mindful this week, Aquarius, all right? Be very mindful of the actions that you take, the words that you speak, things like that. I'm going to clarify the Tower. Oh, you got the Three of Cups. Okay. That's okay. So that actually makes sense because this Tower moment, maybe you wanted it, and that's why you're trying to figure out how to get out of a situation, and it's really hard. And that's when, like, remember, you have a stellium of planets in your second house of self-worth and self-value. So there could be something here where actually the Tower moment was the best thing for you. With that Three of Cups, which is all about celebrating, and, the end of something, they're celebrating the harvest, this new harvest, and the full moon, remember, is all about ending. So something new comes out of that full moon. Now, let's see that. I think you got the Six of Pentacles. I mean, Six of Cups, which is really great. So that Two of Swords, as long as you're being honest with yourself and making the right decision, trusting your intuition, your higher mind, raising your frequency, you're going to be fine. That Six of Cups is really great. It's all about kindness and it's just like the Six of Pentacles. Just like the Six of Pentacles. But when you look at your entire spread here, this is going to be a week where other people in your life are heavily involved. And it can be a partner. It can be a parent. It can be a best friend. But there is that Six of Cups, which is all about sharing and caring and kindness and receiving and letting your hair down and not feeling, stressed about anything. This is a lot of protection, okay? It is the biggest house in tarot, indicating comfort, protection, security. Like, you're good. And highly associated with, like, nostalgia. So having these really great nostalgic moments as well. But, yeah, you've got an interesting spread. Like I say, we do. All right? So just, it really is the things that you say, the things that you're thinking, and the actions that you're taking can really have an impact this week. But it does seem like with Uranus, the Uranus squares, the unexpected surprises, I feel like maybe the best thing for you. Okay? Let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness. Aquarius, y'all, happy birthday. Happy birthday. What y'all do? I had my birthday. I had I had a big dinner. I had a big dinner with a bunch of friends. I didn't eat that much in a long time. By the way, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. What were we doing? Aquarius, what are we doing? What's going on? And let's I love you. All right. So, okay. Yeah, this week, honestly, it does feel like a journey. Okay? It does feel like a journey. It feels like a lot will be happening this week. You got the Hierophant, amazing. Okay? This is great. This is what I'm saying. Trust. This is a lot of swords. That's a lot of swords. Five of Swords, another Aquarius card, right? So, all right? So there may be something, but you got the Hierophant, which is very divine. It's someone who is, has a lot of spiritual wealth. He's the connector between the divine and our physical world, right? Big leader energy. He wears a triple crown. I love this. All right. So, it just feels like you're holding on to that, but there is just something that it's almost like you want to, it's almost like it's gonna be, you're gonna have it's gonna be a great week, but there's something happening behind the surface. Okay. There's something happening that it's almost like, okay, I don't want to, you keep buffering something. There's something you're buffering, but then Tower moment happens. You're like, thank goodness. You have the Page of Pentacles. Amazing. In your external factors area, there's something coming through. with money. Remember, you got a lot of money stuff happening with money, with finances, but also something that's rooting up in your world, something new. This is double earth. Pages are earthbound. So are pentacles. So literally something like in your physical world as well could be coming through, but it's really great with that Six of Cups here. I love it. And the Page of Pentacles is like the biggest student. He loves learning. He wants to learn something, and really go for it. So it looks like there's someone coming through on your side. And, you know, pages are messengers. You could be getting a message. You got the Three of Pentacles too. So it could be a message that you really, really wanted with that Three of Pentacles. It just seems like some of y'all want a new job. It seems like you may want to work with other people in this new capacity. Maybe even a side project, or maybe something even with family, but there's something that you want to breathe new life into. And then lastly, you got the Lovers. So you're good. You're going to have a week, but you're going to be good. The Lovers in your final outcome, really nice. You got an archangel here gifting you all this love. Remember, I said this full moon in Leo is all about partnerships and relationships for you. And that's what the Lovers card is. But you also have, at the same time, the South Node in Virgo, while the moon's in Virgo this week in your 8th house. That has to do with partnerships, love, business partners as well. So there's something here. All right. And this is just saying you've got it. Now you have the power to choose. What do you want to do with that love? What do you want to do with that partnership? But this is blessings. You've got the full abundance of the sun here, the Lover's card. And by the way, Jupiter direct, right? In Gemini, in your 5th house of true love and romance, creativity. And so that could be even like a creative partner, right? Really, really, really nice. Really nice. Okay. So this is going to be a week. This is going to be a week, Aquarius, where you've got... Oh, gosh. Okay, so, definitely going to be a week for you, but you got something great coming through. You got power here, power to choose in relationships, partnerships, maybe building upon one, right? Building upon one. Just have that wisdom, all right? Have that wisdom. There's a lot of, like, sharing and caring, but look at there's so many cards with other people in it, right? Other people. It's not just you. Other people. It's other people. It's just these up here those are the main ones where I'm just like, okay, maybe let's, we've got to be honest with ourselves and not be like, Aquarius, y'all are amazing. Next week we'll go deeper into the aspects, right? For next week, there's so much else happening. And in the second spread, we will talk about Sirius in your sign. It's clear as day that Sirius is going to be very active and will be conjuncting the sun in your sign as well as Mercury in your sign. We'll talk about this moon in Virgo that's conjuncting the South Node in your 8th house of relationships, partnerships, and money. Remember, 8th house is shared resources, it's inheritance, it's investments, it's bonuses, commissions, it's loans, but also the 8th house is death and rebirth. And you've got it like right here with this full moon in Leo, where you're ending something and beginning something with partnerships and relationships. This is actually a really big week for you. I can see how you might have a lot going out of here. And yeah, of course, we'll pull more cards for this full moon in Leo. So 3rd tier members, you know where to find the link. Aquarius, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much. Y'all, thanks for being here. If you like this reading, would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. There is a lot going on here, but you got this. You're amazing. And it does feel like this Tower moment is like, it actually is the best thing for you. Just make the right decisions. All right. So, I'll see. Okay. Aquarius, happy birthday. I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.